Hey everybody, Michael Snyder here, California Weather Watch. Today is February 9th, and right now we are looking at the surface/precipitation map. Look closely, you can see Oregon, California here. Here's the Hawaiian Islands system moving into the Pacific Northwest. We get a bit of this energy moving down across the state. It'll mainly be felt in suppressing the temperatures a bit, but it does bring some snowfall across the Siskiyous here and some of the Sierra Nevada here. Maybe a little bit of light precipitation across the Bay down through Southern California here as we go on in through the weekend, but not a big precipitation maker coming up there. Then we'll take a look at the extended forecast here in a moment. First of all, we're looking at apparent temperature here. So we're looking at a pretty warm day today and then again tomorrow, especially across Southern California shown there. And you can kind of see that upper level low skirting down the coastline here. And like I said, this is mainly going to be felt in the suppression of the temperatures as we go here on in through the weekend here, kind of bringing those highs down by 10, 15 degrees across some portions of Southern California there as we go on in through Sunday. Now taking a look here, this is National Weather Service Los Angeles. You can see these in northeast gusty winds here and, fairly warm temperatures as we go through Friday. And then that upper level low starts down at the coastline here. And this is expected storm total and rain as we go through Saturday and Sunday. Not much to speak of across the region here. So maybe a little bit of light rain, but not much else. This is National Weather Service San Diego here, just kind of having fun with that upper level low coming down here. Warm weather day through Friday, and then the cold weather day is coming on through this weekend here. Pizza party forecast from the National Weather Service San Diego there. Having some fun with it. So here's the weather outlook here for Central California here. You can see that upper level low, maybe just some light showers, some gusty winds. Not too big of a deal, though, as we go on in through this weekend. And this is looking at total precipitation in inches. So I want to put this into motion. You can see that upper level low clearly move down the coastline there this weekend. Again, not a big precipitation maker there. And we'll look at the extended forecast a little bit more here in a moment. First of all, I wanted to show you this. 45 years ago today, Bakersfield, California, 2.29 inches of rain in a 24-hour period there. That's the most ever dating back to 1893. So it must have been kind of a crazy day across portions of Central California shown there. This is Los Angeles International Airport. You can clearly see that upper level low coming through here and suppressing those temperatures, dropping them 10, 15 degrees as you go on in through this weekend coming up here. And you can see maybe a little bit of light precipitation, not a big signal, however. San Diego, a similar thing here, 10 to 15 degree drop as you go on in through the weekend here coming up as well. Pretty, it shows it pretty nicely there. This is San Francisco. Maybe a little light precipitation coming down here, probably a tenth of an inch at the most as it moves down the coastline. And this is looking at 18,000 feet. If we put this into motion, there goes the system through the Pacific Northwest, kind of brings this energy down. You can see the cold temperatures at 18,000 feet move across Southern California there and eventually move on to the east. And we look out in the extended a little bit more. Pacific Northwest gets a nice shot of cold air there, largely missing California here. But then we get a system, the model's been showing this kind of move off the coastline here for the last few days. Will this start to bring some precipitation back into California here, or will it hang off the coastline more and then weaken before it starts to move east? That's yet to be seen. We'll look at the precipitation map now. This is a 24-hour running total. First system, here we go, across California there. Then we go on to the extended. You can see that system come down here and remain offshore a bit. Now we're at 234 hours here. Let's get the last 6 hours in here and go out to 240 out. And you can see it does start to approach the coastline here. So maybe this will bring some precipitation to Southern California here. No promises, but we're drying out a bit across California here too. We don't want to start bringing those extreme and severe drought conditions back across the region here. So it's important that we continue to get some rainfall here as we go through the late winter and early spring months. Now, taking a look here, you can see that system moving through the Pacific Northwest does bring some swell down the coastline here as you go through the weekend. So just have a heads up for that, and then potential additional system as we go on in through the extended shown here, maybe bringing some additional wave action. You can see it's not too big of a deal. Just have a heads up if you're out there beachcombing and whatnot for some sneaker wave activity, especially across Northern California, Bay Area north. Now, taking a look at the drought conditions, still doing all right here compared to where we were a month and a half ago or so across the state of California here. But it's imperative that we continue to get some precipitation as we go through the winter months here. So keep your fingers crossed and hope for it here as we go. And, the water supply for Southern California does come from places like Colorado, which is actually doing pretty good. Western portions of Colorado is not in drought right now. So that's a good thing as well. Maybe some of these systems continue to build up the snowpack out through the Mountain West as well and alleviate some of the water concerns we've been having for portions of the West here coming up. So cross your fingers for that rainfall. It's time to build it up now as the late winter and spring months before the summer gets here. So anyway, yeah, we'll continue to watch that system on through the 10-day period, but watch for that upper level low dropping down and kind of keeping things a little bit cooler as you go through the weekend here, especially across Southern California there. So anyway, just wanted to give this California weather update here. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and we'll talk again here in the next few days and see how this system trends here out in the 8, 9, 10-day period off the coast of California there. So anyway, yeah, like, click, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.